Hello folks, this is Audiotron 1003 and this is a special final video of the entire collection that I have in my room. There's about 55 of them in this room and 3 more on the house, including another one of those that I had put up just for decoration. So it's taken 31 years to complete this collection. On and off. I've not been doing it day in day out. It's taken time. I've had to wait years for some of these boxes. So basically, compared to the original video I made for 2 or 3 years ago for Jake McIntyre, this is the final result. So what I'll do is I'll explain what's changed and what hasn't. If the camera gets a bit shaky, it's because I'm trying to film up there. It's very hard to hold a tablet upside down and look at a ceiling at the same time, so I apologise in advance for that. Anyway, it's going to be a reasonably lengthy video, maybe quarter of an hour or so, but I'll do my best not to waste anyone's time. What I've done is I've cleared out all of the origami collection and stuff off the top, so as you can see the full boxes, except for I've left a few things just there because you can see the computer guard box. So my plan all along was to have a massive collection of C boxes, and thanks to Sticky Business I've been able to replicate or make stickers to suit my needs. Like for example, all of the top row from there all the way to there is all Sticky Business stickers. Sorry about the origami and bits and bobs on there. I couldn't take those down. So that's what they are. That's been rebranded because I preferred that sticker. These are the originals. They've never been changed, never been altered. They are the originals. That's an original and so is that. These have all been bought from eBay and had stickers made for them except for that one. So there's all the various C's. There's my infamous Shorrock box. Over there we have the S's, which I've recently been talking about. Just move along. So the Lander, the Hornet, the Major Oak, the other Hornet, they're all original from the collection. The others have either been rebranded or bought from eBay. The Group 4 was from a fellow collector. That MWE box is an original. The Moss and the Chub, they've been added. And finally the Cheese Wedge, that's the original. But the main thing is I've got all my S's in one area, all my C's in another area, and a couple of miscellaneous dotted about. This is my alarm box cascade. I call it that because I deliberately didn't want to mount all the boxes nice and neatly, so I've had them as if they're falling. So at the top you've got a Pyronix Delta Bell and a Texacom Odyssey 3X. Then you've got other manufacturers. Down below you've got Ventcroft, for example. Down there's another Pyronix box, a Pyronix Bell, which was in my last video, and then there's various other things. And I've also scattered a few call points because I always wanted a collection of those, so they've been added. Right down to that silly little red box at the bottom, which doesn't really do much for anyone. But I have one anyway because they're sort of cute and I like the shape. What else can I do? Okay, if I turn the camera upside down, try and do it this way. Some of these boxes have been relegated to the ceiling because I didn't want to get rid of them, but on the other hand I had nowhere to put them on the wall. So that K5 is the only Regal safe box I have left. There's a Texacom Odyssey box on the ceiling, and then we've got the other stuff moving along. That I believe is a Novagard Delta. That's an original from the collection. I don't know what it is, there's not many of them, no one seems to know what they are. And we've got a mint condition modern alarm box. So it was, you could technically say it was an original from the collection, but I actually swapped it out for a better version. That Novagard box is an original, as is that alarm call system. And then we have the initial box, which I bought because I liked it and it goes well with my chub clock. I'm desperately trying to think of the names for some of these makes, because these sounders and things like that are new to me. I'm only used to the old box. And then we've got the CQR Integra. I originally had a red one, but gave that away to a collector, and then decided I needed one for the collection and bought this. So all in all, there's about 55 boxes in this room, all organised in according to their shape and design. I'm trying to get the light not to shine on that Sharrock, because the window's just on the other side. So it's taken a while to get all these things. So we've got Pyronix, we've got Texacom, we've got Gardner Technology, Ventcroft, we've got A1. I'm trying to think, who else have we got? There's Sharrock, Micromark, Moss, various other manufacturers of boxes are represented here. So basically, this is it. This is the final video. It's much shorter than the original one because I don't have to tell you why I collect them, because that's available to see on my channel if you look for it. But for those of you who have not seen it or can't find it, the basic reason for me collecting boxes in the first place was ever since I was a child, growing up in the 70s and the early 80s, I've always been fascinated by these colourful boxes, at least this particular kind of box, not so much the modern sounders. So these S's and C's have always fascinated me. I've seen them for years, always wanted to know what they were like inside, always wanted one, and now finally, after many years, I have a collection. So anyway, thank you for everyone out there who's helped me over the last couple of years. You know who you are in the community. This is a kind of a celebration of the end of my collection, and also to say thanks to the those who have commented on my channel about these boxes and given me advice or information as to what the names are. They will come back to me probably after I finish this film. But anyway, it's to say thanks to everyone in the community for helping me out, finding some of these boxes, giving me advice, and the names of some of these. So thank you very much. Bye.